Here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my thoughts and opinions on Pete Dunne, the bruiserweight, the young and bitter. Before I share my thoughts and opinions on him, would love to know what yours are on Pete Dunne down in the comments below. Would love to know what it is. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Why? Why not? Would love to hear your thoughts on him. When it comes to Pete Dunne, he is one of those guys for myself personally that I've always kind of liked, but it wasn't until relatively recently that I actually really liked. And what I mean by that is I first heard about him in, I want to say it was like the summer time of 2016, when it was him, Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, Mark Haskins, kind of, I don't know for sure what the right word is, but they were pretty popular over in the UK. All of a sudden, they were pretty popular in Canada and the United States, name value wise, and that stuff. And I liked him back then, and it was always one of those things where if I seen, let's say NXT Takeover Chicago in I think that was 2017, he had a really good match against Tyler Bate for the UK Championship, where he became the UK champion. I really liked that match. That was like, I don't want to say, yeah, that is the only thing I remember from that PLE for NXT. Whatever PLE it was, Google would be handy right now. But yeah, it's one of those things where I always found him really good, really solid in the ring. On the mic, he's better than what I would be, but he's not the most sports entertaining. And I've always wanted to care about him, but there was never a reason storyline wise for me to care about him until relatively recently, where sadly Tyler Bate, they were teaming together in NXT, messed up either his pec or his arm, one of the two, out for months. He ended up turning heel, or a bad guy, whichever verbiage you would want to use. I found him a lot more interesting over the last month and a half, maybe, kind of deal. Again, mostly on NXT, a little bit on Raw, but granted, I don't watch Monday nights. When it comes to Pete Dunne, I think he is, I mean this in the best way possible, better as a bad guy than he is as a good guy, kind of deal. I don't know for sure if it's because he's more comfortable as a bad guy, whatever the case might be. I don't know him personally. I seen one of his matches in person at NXT TakeOver Toronto 2 back in the summer of 2019. But when it comes to Pete Dunne, he is one of those things where if I know that he's wrestling on a card that I'm hypothetically going to, I know that I'm going to get at least a good match, especially if it's a PLE or an NXT one, kind of deal. And you could argue the same thing watching at home on the TV. But yeah, is he one of my favorites? No. Would I want to meet him? Yeah, I could have met him again SummerSlam weekend, but I was too focused on meeting a certain lucha legend. But yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions on Pete Dunne. Would love to know what yours are down in the comments below. Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you like this kind of content. If you don't, that is more than fine. But yeah, that is it for this one. Treat yourself well mentally, emotionally, and physically.